Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to draw a person doing a yoga tree pose. So grab your pencils and let's get drawing. So the tree pose, commonly known as the Vrksasana in Sanskrit, is basically a yoga pose in which you put your knee up on your leg and you put your hands together. So let's just draw it out. I'm going to kind of draw a hybrid between just the outline and a full detailed sketch of a person doing the pose. So we'll start with the head over here. We'll clean this up, of course. You have the neck position over here. You have the shoulders just over here, okay? And then from the shoulders, we're gonna use the line method and draw the arms going down and over to the middle, and the arms going down and over to the middle. And we're just gonna draw the line method is where you draw the line and then you just kind of create the outer parts of the arms, just surrounding it, right? That's all it is. So we're gonna do it like that, okay? Okay. Of course, if anything's off, like I'm just gonna correct it. So by no means is this gonna be start off perfect. So don't feel like you have to have it perfect either to start. The torso is gonna continue down, and we'll kind of bring the person's torso into the waist, and we will at this point kind of draw the waist, and then the legs we'll use the line method again. We're going to go down, and we're going to go over and back in. So to connect this, you basically just go like this and down, and you're going to do the same over here. You're going to go down and down. Over here, you're gonna get the leg over and you're gonna bring it back. And over here, you're just gonna go like that, okay? That's basically the outline of this pose. I'm just gonna clean up some of these lines. I was maybe going a little too quickly, so just wanna clean this up. And I think that means the knee is a little far out, isn't it? So, okay. And of course, over here, the foot would be on the inside of the leg. So that's pretty much the pose. It's called the tree pose. Do you do yoga? I do yoga. I used to do it a lot more. The leg should be a little thinner. I think it's too thick for the position of the legs. So, but you know, maybe this person is somewhat of a muscular leg. And at this point, what you want to do is just look at all the proportions of your drawing and just have a look and see if there's anything that's a bit off. Like that one was a little too thick for my liking. By the way, down here, you might want to just draw the ankle real quickly and the foot kind of coming at you. So, okay. The pant leg is typically going to be a bit bigger than the ankle, so that's what we'll do right there. And same down here, the pant leg, we'll just fix that and just go a little bit wider than the ankle. That's it. So we kind of have the outline, and we'll just fix up the lines up here. This is kind of the outline of our pose. Perhaps in this pose in particular, the person is, wearing some sort of long sleeve athletic gear, maybe some sort of sports clothing that's just something like yoga shirt or something like that. So maybe it cuts off over here, and then they kind of have their hands in a pose in which they are centered, and the hands are typically going to be connected like this, right? This is the what we call the tree pose. Okay, kind of in the middle of the body, the person's going to try to align themselves, right? That's what they're going to do. All right, we'll clean up some lines over here. For me, I just wanted to thin out the arms a little bit. They were looking a little too wide. So you can do the exact same as well. Yeah, we'll get the shoulders, make sure the shoulders are still nice and broad. If it's an athletic person, they might, you might want to draw some athletic, broader shoulders. And then of course we have the face. We'll just erase the top part just a bit. They say that this pose is really good for strengthening, for example, the buttocks and thighs, calves, ankles, and even the spine, improving balance, and even could be a great stress reliever. Yoga is great for that. So I don't know if you've personally done yoga, let us know. But I've done yoga and I'm really happy with some of the results that I've got myself. So hopefully the same for you. We'll grab our 3B and just kind of change this up just a bit. We'll put the ears on here. Maybe draw a bit of a hairstyle on this person over here. And we'll just do some eyebrows, put some eyes. We'll bit of a nose, and we'll just kind of keep the person nice and calm. So typically in this pose, the person might be nice and calm and kind of just kind of thinking about meditative state and being relaxed. You could have your eyes open in this pose, but you might also just be more relaxed. Just going to clean up this face just a touch. I'm going to put a shirt on this person, thin out the neck just a touch. Okay. Maybe some sort of V-neck, like a yoga type V-neck shirt. So what you can do is you can also just add a little bit of shading in here as well. In doing so, you might grab a 7B. And if the person does have some muscular structure, you might create just some shading towards the top to give that person just the ever slightest little bit of muscular shape. Same as on the arms. Okay. So really what we're doing here is just giving some, like the slightest bit of 3D effect to this drawing. I mean, we could do a simple outline, but this video would probably be like 2 minutes in length. So, I just figured I'll give you a little bit more kind of structure to it. Hopefully that helps you as well. I think there's a million figure and line drawings out there for this pose, but you know, if I can help you draw something that's just like a little bit more detailed, it might be much more helpful to you. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do here. Hopefully you're enjoying it. Let us know in the comments. Do you know, are you enjoying this video? Are you drawing along? Are you just watching? You know, we love hearing from you. We love kind of knowing what you're up to, all of that good stuff, right? This is the tree pose, like I said. Great yoga pose. I'm a kind of a yogi myself. I like doing hot yoga. I don't know if you are into yoga yourself, but hot yoga is kind of cool. It's gives you a really good sweat, but some people don't like it as much just because you do sweat a lot and it's somewhat intense. But I know when I go home after yoga, I'm kind of I'm beat. You know, I'm kind of down for the count, as they say. So let's fix this guy's hair up. I think his hairstyle is really throwing me off. And let's see. Maybe we'll just kind of clean up some of the eyebrows as well. Yeah, it's looking a little better, isn't it? I mean, not a fine art sketch by any means, but certainly a nice way to kind of put a little pose or position here for you. So hopefully you're seeing that. Kind of got the nose, and you know, we want to find calmness with the pose. You know, you can draw a person, you know, smiling, calm face, you know, whatever you want to draw, but in this particular pose, I'm just kind of drawing like a neutral, someone maybe finding inner peace or just trying to relax and what have you. So, and I'll just kind of give a little bit of shading to the face as well, just kind of. Yeah, just kind of give it a little bit of realism as well, right? So I think like I mentioned, I'm not trying to do a stick drawing, but I'm not trying to do a fine art sketch, kind of something in the middle, maybe a 10 to 12 minute video that you can kind of follow along. You know, maybe even learn something about yoga and the tree pose. I just want to clean that up just a tiny bit as well. I think we're just looking a little off on there, so. My favorite part of the drawing is just kind of cleaning things up, just making sure that, you know, what we're finishing with is what we envisioned. A lot of times what I find is the last couple minutes of a drawing is usually when you kind of fix everything up and everything kind of comes together, doesn't it? I don't know if you noticed that or not, but I certainly noticed that. So don't be afraid to kind of make changes or adjust or erase. You know, that's what we're kind of trying to teach you on this channel, is about discovering your inner artist. Art isn't about, you know, having the need to create the perfect drawing. That's not what it's about. Practice and learning how to draw is just as important as the final result. For myself, I kind of use art as an outlet, and just a kind of a nice way to practice, create art, you know, all of these different things. So hopefully you do the same. Hopefully this is helping you. Hopefully you're practicing. Hopefully these videos give you ideas in terms of, you know, what things to draw as well, right? So let us know. I kind of would love to kind of know how you're doing, if this is something that you're doing well with or not. Let's wrap up by just grabbing a 7B and just finishing up some of those shadings that we kind of said we would put in here, right? There we go. So we said that this person was wearing some sort of like athletic gear, so maybe a mini, not a full V-neck, but not a t-shirt, so something kind of in between. If they're athletic, maybe we'll just put some shading under the pecs of the body. again on the side, we'll just do some shadows and shading just to give it, you know, somewhat of a realistic effect as well. This is a hybrid between a line drawing as well as artistic, right? So kind of hybrid of it in between. Just bring this knee in just a tiny bit. There, I'm liking that a lot better. So hopefully you enjoyed that. That's pretty much it. Again, this is the tree pose drawing. So this is how to do a yoga tree pose. So hopefully you really enjoyed it. Hopefully, you know, you learned something along the way in terms of yoga and drawing and art and all these great things. We'd love to see you back. We kind of try to post a new video at least every single day, sometimes more. So definitely follow along. You know, let us know what you'd like to see us draw. Leave a comment below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.